So we went today to go to something forest, grey forest.
Grimwood.
Yes. So we went to Grimwood, just going for a visit because our lovely herbalist had some plants to deliver. Yes, I think they were the grey lupin. I think that's what they were.
No, aloe.
Oh, again.
Aloe and
Aloe.
True Indigo.
Of course.
Which
And
I was surprised that Kage actually knew what True Indigo can be used for
yes.
medicine. Most people just know it as a dye.
Yes, he did know things about the plant. That was very intriguing. So we went to go to his house to drop it off, and we had a lovely chat for about an hour, and then he fell asleep because, Gavin was boring him. Very sad business.
What? No. I am quite boring. Let's
Yes.
be real.
You are paid for your services. You have to produce a quality.
What do you mean? I already, said my whole perfume thing, and then after that I had nothing to add.
That was a very good quality performance.
Can't be both boring and smelly. You have to choose one.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, wait. Oh, goodness. Did you just call Gavin smelly?
He is smelly.
I guess he did.
Yes.
Oh, no.
He was here for the whole kerfuffle about Gavin smelling like bird shit. It was a whole ordeal.
Oh, I must
Yes.
have not heard that part. I think, wait, that might have been while I was making tea.
Oh. Probably. Right. So then what happened? After he fell asleep, because Gavin's so boring. Right. So then we attempted to knock on the door. Well, pounding very hard on the door. Gavin himself was doing little nicky knocks that were very, very sad. We were trying
I'm sorry,
to get
you
out.
have to build up to it. No, you can't just pound straight away.
You go straight to the
can't
pound to
go
get
up.
out. Gavin.
No, you built up.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin, do I need to take you on a training regiment?
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes. We are actually having to teach him about tent pitching, in fact. The old man's going to help him about that.
Why are you looking at me like that, god lady who stood up still?
Because I don't know what to say.
Yes. Charlie has to give him some sort of intoxicant, for him to pitch a tent. Yes.
Just do what I do. Just play along. It's easier that way.
It's alright, Kevin. There comes a point in our life where we all have performance issues.
Yes. But apparently the old man doesn't have any sorts of issues.
Over. Oh, Lord.
Yes.
You're
That is
kind
it.
of sidetracking from the story.
Oh, wait.
Continue.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
don't
happened
forget
next?
The cannibalism part.
Oh. my.
You were at the pound.
Right. Wait, what part was I at?
The pounded.
The pounding on,
Yes,
on the
okay.
doors.
So we were pounding on the doors. Gavin gives up and lies on the floor as we're trying to escape for our lives. It was very scary because we had just been talking about how my fingers resemble sausages. And so I was most concerned that I would have my fingies lost to cannibalism. Very concerning. Yes. Then we are. There we are, pounding away, trying to get out. Gavin's given up and fallen asleep because the pounding was too much for him. And then we hear a voice behind us. It's, of course, the same guy. What's his name?
Wait, no, at that moment I was
Terrence.
pounding again.
Oh, right. Well, you went back to pounding after falling asleep from pounding. And Terrence was there again. So he wakes
no,
up.
Kage.
Kage, right.
Did you
So,
just say Terrence?
yes, I thought that was his name. Wasn't it Terrence?
No, it was Kage.
All right. Okay. So when he wakes up, we're still pounding and we ask him for help because we see him because he said something. I can't remember what he said. Probably like, don't worry, I'll get help. And then he comes up next to us and starts pounding on the door with us so we can all get out. Very nice of him, wasn't it? Yes.
Hmm.
And then Fred says, well, I'm going to go get help. So he opens the door and walks out, and I walk out with him to try and get help. And then the door closes, and these two are still inside. Yes, pounding away.
Of
Door's
course,
still
because,
locked.
Yes.
because we were waiting for assistance.
Yes. So I'm
we
pounding
couldn't
from
get
one
out.
side, they're pounding from the other side, and Fred starts to sneeze.
Did you just call him Fred?
Yes, the guy that was there with us.
Yeah, Kage.
Oh,
You're so bad with names.
I'm actually quite good with them. I think you're misremembering his name.
I think you're very good with names, just
Yes.
not the names of individuals.
Right.
But
So-
you have no problem coming up with names.
Yes, yes. That's right. So he starts sneezing, right? Tragedy that, having allergies, very difficult position. But then a fireball comes out of his nose. I've never seen a fireball manifest. I don't think that's what happens. So I think he had either something up his sleeve, because he did have sleeves, remember, or something in his shirt, something like I was behind him, so he could have done it.
Yeah, like that was sort of salty. I haven't heard before.
Yes, I was terrified. I thought you all were in there were dead. I thought he'd cooked you. And then, I thought you were in trouble too, so I was panicking, you were panicking, and he was just standing there. I was in the tree, and then that dwarf man was there. The one that we saw in the cave.
All right, go ahead,
no.
Salty.
No, Gavin, you were telling the story. What happened then?
No. I insist.
But you were telling it, so you might just continue telling it.
But you're so much better at it.
I know, I am such a great storyteller. I think the thing that makes me such a good storyteller is the details. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Right, so I was
so
in
do
a tree.
continue.
I was in a tree, and, this man kept sneezing fire. Yes. Yes, Tobias was his name. He was very dangerous. And then, somehow the fire must have weakened the lock. And then these two were able to get out and run away. And then we learned something new about this guy who sneezes fire. Do you want to know what he said? All right, I'll tell you. Yes. So he said, I see through movement. So if you sit still, I can't see you. So me and Gavin stood exactly still without moving. We stood there waiting. Yes, but he saw us. So I don't know if that was true. I'm going to test it next time I see him. Yes. Hopefully I won't see him again, though. He's very scary. Then what happened, Gavin?
Then we came here to the harbor where we
Heard a
met.
ghost.
Yes, we heard a ghost. Salty and I were inside of the workshop. All of a sudden, she thought that my voice changed very feminine, which I thought was absurd. So I said, "Wait, I think I heard someone outside. Do you think it's another ghost?" So then we went to look, and we found, lo and behold, we found Card Lady who stood up Zell. So we told her that the flower lady died, probably, most likely.
Yes.
And then she started panicking, and we said, well, maybe if you're panicking so much, we should go find her. And she was like, no, she's probably dead.
I did not.
So Salty, and look, I'm
Yes.
telling the story, all right?
You were the one who said it.
So then Salty and I just had to drag her along. We just said, no, you care about her. You come with us.
Yeah.
Come search with us. I'm sure that she's still breathing somewhat.
Yes.
Who knows?
And then we saw Marcus. And we verbally accosted him and told him to come with us and surrounded him and basically grabbed him with us. Yes.
Yes, most horrifying situation they put me in. I was scared for my life.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Salty did yell, get him!
Yes. Yes, I did.
I'm quite sure they had to drag you along rather than the other way around.
Yes, I was kicking and screaming the whole time.
Oh, do you know
Same
what's...
for Miss Kiwu.
Do you know what's really strange? Eddie wouldn't smell me when we were trapped in the room with him. I just kept saying, smell me, and walking up to him slowly, and he kept running away. Yes. Most strange.
Rather strange request to make of somebody.
Oh, I'm wearing perfume, you see.
Oh,
We
right.
should probably
Gavin.
explain that.
Oh, we
It
did.
smells lovely.
Yes, it's Francis's handiwork.
Somebody said they were interested in meek men. I don't think that meek men really exist in this land. I just kind of got
No.
that impression.
Have you met Francis?
Yes, have you met her?
This is not me.
Oh,
That's what I said too. But they didn't.
yes. We'll have to introduce them to Terrence if he doesn't sneeze them on fire.
Who the fuck is Terrence?
He lives at Grey Trees.
Fucking Kage! It's
Oh.
fucking Kage.
Oh, sorry. Fucking Kage. Yes.
Yes, Terrence fucking Kage.